Hello everybody, it's Cheesemo here back with another MVP clip. Today we're going to be talking about Royal2loyal and his journey on becoming the first lieutenant of MVP's 4th generation. I wrote this on Monday, May 25th, 2020. So here we go. Royal2loyal's MVP career has 4 phases. His origin story, becoming irresponsible, disorganized during 6th gen era, and his redemption throughout 7th gen. These 4 phases allowed Royal2loyal to become a legend in MVP. So let me take you back 6 generations ago on Black Ops 2, Nuketown 2025, where the 2nd Captain Black Cheesemo encountered Royal2loyal in Team Deathmatch. In the beginning of the match, Cheesemo pushed quickly far left to Orange House, immediately killing 4 enemies that just spawned in late at Orange House backyard. Then Cheesemo flanked back to continue spawn trapping from inside the Orange House garage. After 3 more kills, Cheese decided to spawn trap them some more from inside Orange House, still focused on the backyard spawn. Meanwhile, Royal2loyal held down middle and far left side near the Nuketown sign, killing several enemies, pushing towards him from Blue House garage. Then Royal laid down on the floor beside the Nuketown sign, avoiding getting kills from between the buses and calling in a hellstorm on Cheesemo's team. Once Cheesemo saw the kill feed by Royal2loyal, he got extremely motivated to destroy Royal's perseverance by calling in counter UAV. Then Cheesemo quickly pushed far left of Orange House, killing Royal laid down near the Nuketown sign. Once Cheese saw Royal's breeze strategy, he flanked back a little, killing Royal and 2 other enemies in a split second, running out of bullets with his Type 25. Royal spawned again, but stayed in the flower pit of his spawn, waiting for a safe moment to push out. So Cheesemo threw a Semtex from Orange House balcony, killing Royal, then dying shortly afterwards by a camper upstairs. 2 minutes in the match, Cheesemo had 17 kills already, while Royal had 11 kills. So Cheesemo called in his stealth chopper and escort drone, putting more pressure on Royal's team. In the middle of the match, Cheesemo was surprised Royal didn't rage quit yet, which showed Cheesemo that this kid's got determination. Royal's team eventually blew up Cheesemo's air support and started to play so offensive that prevented Cheesemo from getting back into their spawn. The tide started to change because Royal's support streaks of Orbital and UAV came to play, and Cheesemo's team were being pushed back. Cheesemo started to quickly strategize a plan to end this battle quickly. So he stayed near the blue truck, killing 4 people first before killing Royal laid down at the sign. Then, as Cheesemo's team pushed forward, he decided to spawn trap again from Orange House garage, gaining another stealth chopper and escort drone. Therefore, Cheesemo got final kill cam with a dolphin dive, achieving 40 kills and 13 deaths, winning the match 75-65. Royal2loyal had 24 kills and 14 deaths. After the match, Royal messaged Cheesemo saying, "Your accuracy timing is so fast. You were giving me a hard time in that match." I said, "Thanks. You had a pretty interesting strategy yourself. Let's see how the next match will turn out, Royal2loyal." In the beginning of the match, Cheesemo decided to confront Royal only instead of spawn trapping like last game. Royal did the same strategy, staying at the Nuketown sign. The only difference this game was that Royal had a better players on his team. Furthermore, Royal2loyal's desire to win was based off a solid team, combined with his playing style would guarantee him victory. Cheesemo's desire to win was based off of his ambition on finding another 4th gen member to join MVP, which forced Cheesemo to play this match at 100%. Throughout the beginning, Royal's team had so much map control. Cheesemo's team was going negative and all hope seemed to be hanging on by a thread. Cheesemo threw his Semtex at red car far right, killing someone, then used the truck as cover fire, killing a few enemies far left. Afterwards, Cheesemo raised the volume on his TV to hear the footsteps, which allowed him to quickly kill enemies flanking behind him from between the buses. Meanwhile, Royal decided to push a little, killing Cheesemo in between the buses. Then Royal tried spawn trapping in the middle of Nuketown. This allowed the spawns to flip, which is what Cheesemo expected to happen. During the middle of the match, Cheesemo got counter UAV by getting kills upstairs window in Orange House. Then Cheesemo pushed outside, getting kills right side Blue House, calling in Stealth Chopper and Escort Drone, giving his team their motivation back. Royal decided to get kills from inside Blue House garage, while Cheesemo's air support continued destroying his team. After a few kills, Royal tried to help his team kill Cheesemo far left Orange House. So Cheesemo decided to push left side Blue House, spawn trapping a little, which flipped the spawns again. Royal got killed from behind in Blue House, respawning at Orange with motivation to defeat Cheesemo. Unfortunately, Cheesemo already pushed to Orange House garage, spawn trap, killing Royal again along with several other enemies. Then Cheesemo called in his last air support, winning the match with 45 kills and 15 deaths. The score was 75-73. Royal had 32 kills and 16 deaths. After the match, Royal added Cheesemo as a friend and sent another message saying, "Wow, you're good. That was a great game. And I was wondering, can I join MVP?" Cheesemo said, "Yeah, the match was intense. Sure, MVP is open to everyone. Now, since you joined this year, you'll be a part of my 4th generation." Royal said, "Sounds like fun." Therefore, Royal joined MVP Saturday, November 21st, 2014. The next week, Cheesemo invited Royal2loyal to his party, heading online for some TDM. We joined the lobby, waiting till time ran out to play on slums. Before the match began, Royal looked on the lobby leaderboard and noticed Young Prince's score per minute of 350. Cheesemo started getting excited, finally finding a challenge for top of the game lobby. Then the match started. Young Prince was killing both Cheesemo and Royal2loyal with ease, rushing far right into the middle of the map, spawn trapping our team. Young Prince didn't play slow because his team wasn't strong enough to hold their own against MVP. So Cheesemo analyzed Prince's strategy, pushed Blue House, flanking far right, shooting Prince and his team from behind. Meanwhile, Royal2loyal kept in the middle of the map near the statue, shooting the enemy flanking far right and middle. MVP was winning 60-49, and Young Prince, as a last resort, stopped rushing out middle and focused on our randoms, killing our team, pushing into his spawn far left and right. Then Prince dropped Orbital V-Set, Stealth Chopper, and Sentry Gun, pushing Cheesemo out of his spawn. Also, since his air support was out, allowed Prince to kill Royal2loyal several times. Therefore, the score was 65-69. MVP was on the verge of losing, and Cheesemo wasn't going to accept a defeat from Young Prince. So Cheesemo pushed far right into Prince's spawn, killing 3 people in the garage. Then rushed into the middle pathway, killing another 3 people, dropping counter UAV. Also destroyed Prince's sentry gun, and Royal had the right side on lockdown, killing 2 people. The score was MVP 73, Prince's team 70, and Cheesemo ended the game with a running dolphin dive double kill. After the match, Young Prince sent both Cheesemo and Royal2loyal a friend request. Also, he messaged Royal2loyal asking, "How do I join MVP?" Royal2loyal said, "MVP is open to anyone, but I'll ask Cheesemo because he's the 2nd captain." Once Royal2loyal told Cheesemo about Young Prince wanting to join, Cheese got excited and welcomed Prince and the family. The 2nd captain said, "Since you joined this year, you're in 4th generation of MVP. Now, we'll pick you up after this next match, bro. So go all out, because I'm going to play at 100%. The second match began. Royal2loyal used his Scar H class, and Cheesemo brought out his most deadliest weapon, the Type 25 with Reflect Sight and Suppressor. Black with Cheesemo wanted to show Young Prince and Royal that he's the fastest MVP member in history. So Cheesemo ran far left, killing 4 people in a split second, then went head glitch over the box, killing another 3 people, dropping counter UAV. So Young Prince's team couldn't see. Prince camped in his spawn near the Blue House until the counter UAV was gone. Furthermore, Prince had another obstacle to overcome, which was the 2nd captain's air support of Stealth Chopper and Escort Drone. Royal2loyal changed his gun to the AN-94, pushing into the enemy spawn, dropping Orbital V-Set and Hellstorm. But Young Prince didn't quit. Instead of being angry, he was excited to finally have a challenge. Young Prince brought out the MP7 with the Scar H, bringing his team back from a vicious slaughter. The score was 65-38, and Young Prince started to get his rhythm back. Prince started to drop Lightning Strike, Hellstorm, and UAV, supporting his team the best he can. Sadly, it wasn't enough, and Cheesemo dropped his second air support. Therefore, the match ended 75-59, and Cheesemo backed out to pick up Prince. Then, we went back online, destroying tons of lobbies the whole day. A few days later, Cheesemo invited Royal2loyal and Young Prince to his custom game so their Cheesemo training can begin. Once they joined, Cheesemo said, "Welcome to Cheesemo training. I'm very excited to see what generations you're skilled of." Royal said, "What do you mean by generations?" Cheesemo said, "Oh, Royal2loyal, still optimistic as usual. You are aware that this is 4th gen, which means there's 3 previous generations before your era." Young Prince said, "Are they good or something, Cheese?" Cheesemo said, "Oh, they're really good, Prince. Matter of fact, the 3 strongest players from 3rd gen were the new pioneers. They were brought in by the first captain himself, who's my predecessor and teacher. In MVP, captains have 2 generations, which is 2 years worth of MVP members. So basically, I'm the captain of 3rd and 4th generation." Young Prince said, "That's insane, Cheesemo. So how many members are in MVP?" Cheesemo said, including you 2, I think 53 members in total." Royal said, "Damn, that's a lot. So how you became captain, or how you became second captain?" Cheesemo said, "I'll explain that after your training. So Royal, you're up first. I'm gonna put 9 bots on veteran. Just beat them 75 in less than 30 deaths on Nuketown 2025. In the beginning of the match, Royal stayed at Blue House controlling the area. He killed several bots from inside Blue House Garage, dropping Orbital V-Set and Stealth Chopper. Cheesemo started making loud moaning noises while saying, "Outstanding, simply outstanding. Oh Royal, your potential. Your tactics are clearly a 4th gen strategy that I created." Then Cheesemo said to himself quietly, "I have to stay calm. He's not at his peak yet for me to challenge him." Throughout the middle of the match, Royal developed a pattern allowing him to drop the same streaks again for a second time by killing the bots from the stairs, camping while they entered the house. After several kills, Royal would get kills from the window, then clear out the backyard so he can kill more bots in Blue House Garage. Therefore, Royal2loyal beat the bots 75-28. Royal said, "So how'd I do, Cheese?" Cheesemo said, "Very good, Royal. Your skill is a mixture of all the previous 3 gens combined. You keep this potential up, soon I'll be calling you a prodigy. Alright, Prince, you're next. Show me what you can do against 9 veteran bots." In the beginning of the match, Young Prince decided to push the bots inside. Oh, sorry, my bad, guys. Decided to push the bots instead of playing it safe like Royal2loyal. Once Prince pushed outside, he killed 5 bots before dying by other bots flanking far left from Orange House spawn. When Prince respawned, he did the same tactic, but using the blue truck as cover fire. Then Prince almost dropped Orbital V-Set before dying again. Cheesemo started making loud moaning noises again while saying, "Such persistence and aggressive playing style. It's obvious that he's skilled with 1st gen strat, but can he surpass the strongest generation strategy in MVP currently?" Royal overheard Cheesemo talking to himself and said, "Wait, Cheesemo, 4th gen isn't the strongest in MVP?" Cheesemo said, "Not even close. 1st generation has been the strongest for 4 years now. Both 2nd and 3rd gen have their special qualities, but they weren't able to beat the 1st gen's record in TDM by beating our online team 75-9. Royal said, "1st gen's that good. So what gen are you from, Cheesemo?" Cheesemo said, "I'm from 1st generation, Royal2loyal. First and second gen were led by the first captain of MVP. During first gen era, we were able to beat teams 75 to 30, 75 to 14, and 75 to 9 throughout that era. Meanwhile, Prince realized pushing the bots would get nowhere since he's by himself, so he did Royal's tactic, dropping Orbital, VSEC, Warhog, and Attack Dogs. Therefore, Prince beat the bots 75 to 29, which impressed Cheesemo because Prince also is skilled with 4th gen strategy. After the match, Cheesemo said, "You guys got me so cheesemoed. I have to demonstrate my skills as second captain." In beginning of the match, Cheesemo dropped Stealth Chopper, Escort Drone, and Warhog in 1 minute and 23 seconds by pushing the bots enough to get at Orange House Garage, spawn trapping a majority of the bots. Then he continued spawn trapping the bots inside Orange House facing towards the backyard. Once Cheesemo's air support racked up tons of kills, he flanked back quickly to Blue House doing Royal's tactic, dropping another air support. Royal2loyal and Young Prince were blown away by Cheesemo's skills against the bots. They were also amazed on how fast Cheesemo dropped streaks too. Therefore, Cheesemo dropped his full streaks a 3rd time, beating the bots 75 to 10, inspiring his members to surpass him one day. Cheesemo said, "Okay, that was a lot of fun. Maybe next time I'll play at 100% to drop my streaks 4 times in a row." Rose said, "You weren't trying, Cheese?" Then Prince said, "There's no way you weren't trying." Jules said, "Believe it or not, but I was only playing at 70% of my best. I train like this every day, so it's pretty easy. Anyways, I'm getting offline. I'll see you guys tomorrow. Cheesemo out." The next day, Cheesemo wanted to teach Royal and Prince the importance of teamwork in 4th gen. Once they joined Cheesemo's custom game, Cheesemo said, "Today I want you guys to understand the legacy of dual partners in MVP. When you have a dual partner in MVP, you are able to quickly improve on each other's strengths and weaknesses. In my MVP career, I've had 2 dual partners. The first is Edward, who's the first captain. The second is the original lieutenant of MVP, WWE, who also is the creator of the lieutenant rank and MVP's greatest strategist. I train with them every day facing bots for 3 hours, then once exhausted we 1v1 for an hour before heading online." Roy said, "Sounds intense, Cheese. You want me and Prince to be a duo, right?" Cheeto said, "Yes, you both have incredible chemistry with each other, so today you'll face 9 veteran bots together, beating them 75 in less than 30 deaths as a team." Before the match, Cheesemo told Royal2loyal to use Stealth Chopper, Escort Drone, and Warhog. Then told Young Prince to use Orbital V-Set, K9 Unit, and Swarm. In the beginning of the match, Royal pushed the bots with Prince controlling far left Orange House, staying near the Nuketown sign, getting several kills. Meanwhile, Prince head glitched over green car, far right, getting several kills too. Then Prince called in Orbital V-Set, allowing Royal to call in his full air support. This looked like a complete slaughter from Cheesemo's point of view. Prince got impatient because Royal's choppers were racking up kills, so Young Prince went in Blue House, gaining K9 Unit by dying shortly afterwards. This flipped the spawn and got Royal killed as well. In the middle of the match, Royal realized when Prince pushes, he has to push as well to avoid getting killed. Since Prince had protection, he was able to drop his full streaks as well, making them a perfect duel. Therefore, they beat the bots 75 to 20 in TDM. After the match, Royal and Prince kept giving each other compliments on their dominance over the bots. Cheesemo said, "It seems you guys were a perfect duel all this time. I'm extremely proud, my students." Later that day, we went online destroying tons of lobbies. Cheesemo always had the most kills in each lobby and prevented his students from dropping deadly streaks. In the month of December 2014, Cheesemo invited Royal2loyal, Young Prince, and Trevor Smith to play some more TDM. Cheesemo almost had the 4th gen complete and treated these 3 members as his kids. Once all partied up, we joined the Turbine map where our team was losing, encountering Pam, who instantly wanted to join MVP. Young Prince pushed left side of the map, killing the campers in the house with machine guns. Royal2loyal pushed far right side through the rocks, spawn trapping the enemy forces. Trevor ran straight middle, back and forth, getting as much kills as possible. Therefore, the second captain ran back and forth, far right, spawn trapping the enemy, making a intense comeback from 39 to 53, tying the game. Black Machismo dropped his air support, Prince dropped AGR and UAV, Trevor dropped counter UAV, and Royal dropped orbital VSAT, which won us the game. After the match, Pam liked how Cheesemo ordered each member in 4th Gen to do different tactics to win with such confidence, inspiring Pam to ask Cheesemo if he can join MVP again. At first glance, Cheesemo realized his playing ability was lacking a lot. The second captain didn't know how serious Pam was on his decision, but after noticing how confident Pam took a losing situation, made Captain Cheesemo smile. Royal2loyal said, "Cheese, are we really going to bring this kid an MVP?" Young Prince said, "Look at this kid's KD that game, Cheese. There's no way he can join MVP. He's trash." Trevor said, "I think you should listen to the guys, Cheese. Pam is in another clan, TPC." Cheezo said, "Listen, guys, MVP is a place where good and bad players can join and improve in Call of Duty. Now, Pam, do you have determination and the will to win?" Pam said, 100%. Can I join your clan, please?" The second captain's members groaned silent on their leader's choice. The second captain said, "I can tell off the bat that you're capable of improvement. So as of today, you are part of my 4th Gen and our wonderful family." In the month of January 2015, still the era of 4th Gen due to Cheesemo not being able to complete his last generation on time, Royal2loyal started improving alongside Young Prince, doing Cheesemo training together every day for 2 hours before heading online. They were evenly matched online in a way where some games Royal had the most kills and other games Prince had the most kills. Young Prince decided to fresh restart, thinking that he would achieve a higher KD and score per minute. Sadly, his score per minute went from 350 to 303, and he stopped trying online with MVP. Young Prince also went from the second strongest 4th Gen member underneath Royal2loyal to the 5th strongest. Furthermore, Young Prince's will to win just vanished, and his MVP spirit was lower than Super Pig, who joined in January. Royal2loyal always felt concerned with his dual partner's recent change in ability. Royal always asked Prince if he was okay, but Prince always said yes. Young Prince stopped trying because MVP was going to win every match, no matter the clan war or just regular TDM matches. Also, Cheesemo was always taking the kills, which made Prince lose motivation to tie his captain in kills. Cheesemo noticed these turn of events and invited Royal2loyal and Young Prince to his custom game on Nuketown. Then Cheesemo said, "Welcome back to some more Cheesemo training. Today we're going to do something a little different. Prince, I've been noticing that you haven't been top 2 in most kills in the lobby anymore. So you're going to have a 1v1 against Royal2loyal so I can see who's better." Prince groaned silent till Royal said, "Prince, it's okay. Let's just have a fun match." Prince said, "Alright, sounds good, Royal." Then Cheesemo angrily said, "No, I want you two to play at 100%. You don't learn anything if you go easy on your opponent. A true 1v1 is where you give it everything you've got. So there's no excuse once the winner is decided." Before the match started, Cheesemo disliked how humble Royal2loyal was because it was a sign of weakness. Cheesemo's ultimate goal was for the 4th Gen to become the new strongest generation in MVP, which would show that he surpassed Edward as captain. In the beginning of the match, Royal2loyal played defensively, forcing Prince to push him carelessly. Prince got killed several times, but for some reason showed happiness throughout the beginning. Cheesemo said, "This isn't time to be happy. You must try, Prince, and focus on destroying Royal." Then Prince played quietly, observing Royal's strategy instead of just charging at him with no plan. Royal ended up dying a few times, which got him focused too. Royal eventually started pushing far left near red car to kill Prince, but Prince had a feeling Royal was there. Prince threw a C4 killing Royal. Then Prince pushed Orange House spawn from the far right. Royal waited for him to play out that basic strategy, killing young Prince in the progress. Throughout the middle of the game, Royal dropped UAV sentry gun, placing the sentry behind the red car, preventing Prince from pushing outside. Then Royal kept killing Prince far left blue house by laying down at the Nuketown sign, calling in stealth chopper. Prince had no idea how to take back the lead. At this point, dying several times. Therefore, Prince lost 30 to 18. After the match, Royal said, "Prince, what happened to you, my guy? I was never able to beat you by this much in the past." Young Prince said, "What's the point of trying an MVP? Every day since joining MVP, I haven't dropped any high streaks because Cheesemo keeps taking all the kills. I can barely get over 20 kills either because of you and Cheese being above me. I'm starting to feel like I don't belong here. We win all the time, so what's the point of being here?" Cheesemo said, "I'll finally tell you guys how I became captain. Then I'll explain the purpose of trying an MVP. In my member days, I never understood teamwork or getting along with others. I was arrogant, cocky, and extremely ambitious on destroying anyone in my way of achieving victory. It took the first captain 4 years to make me understand the importance of teamwork. The original lieutenant WWE showed me how to be a true leader after beating me in a 1v1, breaking my undefeated streak for a whole year. I'll tell you this, guys. I'll tell you guys this. I hated being evenly matched with Edward for 6 years. Then again, it was the ambition to surpass him that made me improve every day in Call of Duty. As first lieutenant of first gen, I matured a lot, allowing myself to become a role model to first and second gen members on surpassing me in kills online. Weeks turned into months, and everyone from first and second gen wanted me to become second captain of MVP. I didn't feel ready for the position, so I turned it down, continuing to bring MVP to the win as a co-leader. One day, me, your face is bleeding, and Hiram beat 11 COD players by ourselves on slums, which gave me enough motivation to surpass the first captain, who no other member but me could defeat. After my victory over the first captain, I promise him I'll take MVP to heights unimaginable. So, Prince, your question on what's the point in trying an MVP? I'll say you must try to improve yourself and push past your limitations like I did. I don't know how many years I have left. An MVP needs a third captain, who will be my successor, finding the future 5th and 6th generation. After Cheesemo's speech, both Royal and Prince found a new motivation beyond becoming the strongest generation, which was becoming third captain. Royal said, "Yeah, Prince, we could do this." Prince said, "Of course we could do this. So I'll have to see you in the finals of the third captain tournament then, Royal." Jill said, "You both are interesting members. You first have to get promoted to lieutenant by me to participate." During the months of February 2015, Royal2loyal noticed tons of people joining like Beast Gamer, Little C, and Shorty Angel that made their own voices heard throughout that year. Throughout this month, Royal2loyal kept improving close to his peak, while Prince kept relying on his determination to keep up with Royal in kills. Then, to make matters worse for Prince, Royal2loyal brought in Royal Diamond in 4th generation, which excited Cheesemo to train him. Late one night, Royal2loyal wanted Cheesemo to get online to meet Royal Diamond, so Cheesemo created a party inviting them and joined a TDM match on Drome. In the beginning of the match, Royal2loyal said, "Cheesemo is the best player in MVP. He's our second captain, and just watch the man go ham." Then Cheesemo pushed far left on drone, flanking the enemy, calling in a counter UAV and air support in 1 minute and 45 seconds. Diamond was impressed with Cheesemo's skills while trying to introduce himself during the game. Cheesemo said, "We'll talk after the match." Diamond didn't realize that Cheesemo was observing his skills as well. During the middle of the game, Cheesemo dropped his full streaks again. Therefore, we won 75 to 59. Cheesemo had 38 kills, 9 deaths. which piqued Diamond's interest, and Cheesemo welcomed him in MVP. Then Cheesemo said, "Congrats on finding a new 4th Gen member. Since you brought him in means you're kinda his teacher too." Royal said, "Thanks, Cheesemo." On April 1st, 2015, Black Machismo successfully completed the 4th generation. WWE returned to BO2 to congratulate Cheese on accomplishing his goals as captain. In the afternoon, Cheesemo invited Young Prince, Royal2loyal, WWE, Super Pig, and Trevor Smith to go online for some TDM on the map Hijack. The 4th generation was trying to beat the 1st gen's record of 75-9, but ended up tying the record instead. Cheesemo said, "Guys, if we beat them again, 75 kills and lesser than 9, I'll proclaim the 4th gen the new strongest generation in MVP." Therefore, Cheesemo dropped Stealth Chopper, Escort, Join a Warhawk 2 times. Super Pig dropped Hunter Killer and UAV. Royal2loyal dropped Lodestar and Orbital VSAT. Furthermore, Trevor dropped Counter UAV, Lightning Strike, and Stealth Chopper, but couldn't call it in because air support was full. Prince dropped Hellstorm, while WWE assisted with UAV, beating the other team 75-5. Once the match was over, Cheesemo cried because his 1st generation was the strongest for 4 years. Cheesemo never imagined that during his member days destroying tons of clans and lobbies, setting the record of 75-9 would ever be broken. Then Cheesemo screamed, "MVP for the win!" Then Cheesemo continued to say, "Royal, I believe this is the first time you dropped a deadly score streak with me in the same lobby. Also, you were able to get more kills than me as well. I think you are at your peak now as a member." Royal2loyal said, "It's all thanks to you, Cheesemo." The next day, Cheesemo sent Royal2loyal an important message stating, "Can you get online right now?" Then Royal2loyal, whose real name is Nathan, hopped on Black Ops 2. Once Royal joined the 2nd captain's party, Cheesemo said, "Listen, Royal2loyal, the reason I told you to hop on BO2 was because I want to promote you to the 1st lieutenant of MVP's 4th generation. Also, I wanted to say the road ahead isn't easy, but becoming a lieutenant means you're the future of MVP. Furthermore, you're being promoted because you're an outstanding leader that can one day succeed me. You've completed Cheesemo training and can now drop dangerous streaks while I'm in the same lobby." Royal2loyal was crying and told Cheesemo, "Thanks, Cheese, for your advice and support, making me a better COD player." The 2nd captain said, "That's my duty as captain." Now, being 1st lieutenant means that you have a 95% possibility of winning the 3rd captain tournament. The reason why is because Edward was 1st lieutenant, then became 1st captain. I was 1st lieutenant of 1st gen, and now I am currently the 2nd captain of MVP. Therefore, since you are 1st lieutenant of 4th generation, I'm counting on you to continue the legacy of the previous 2 captains of MVP. Royal2loyal said, "Thanks, Cheesemo. I won't let the both of you down, and I'll give that tournament 100%. Later that night, Royal made his 1st lieutenant Enum, then we went online winning several games till Royal got offline. When Cheesemo signed offline, he looked outside at the moon, saying, "Edward, we finally have a lieutenant, and who could possibly become 3rd captain. Regardless of everything, I'll be joining you soon in the sunset, leaving everything in the 3rd captain's hands." 2 weeks later, Cheesemo promoted Trevor to 2nd lieutenant, Royal Diamond to 3rd lieutenant, and Defend My Honor as 4th lieutenant of 4th generation. Furthermore, after 4th gen became the new strongest gen, allowed Prince to find his motivation and MVP spirit again. Then Prince noticed Royal2loyal, Trevor, Royal Diamond, and Defend My Honor got promoted to MVP lieutenants. After 2 straight months, Young Prince decided to change his emblem to lieutenant. Despite Cheesemo saying several times to Prince he had to earn that promotion like everyone else. Then Super Pig started to do the same thing, which created conflict between lieutenants and members in 4th gen. Royal Diamond told Young Prince, "You're trash. You don't deserve to be a lieutenant." Young Prince turned on his mic saying, "Shut up, bitch. 1v1 me right now. We'll see who doesn't deserve it, bitch." Royal Diamond started laughing, then said, "You actually think you're a match for me? Prince, I can beat you with a combat knife if I wanted to." Royal2loyal said, Yo, relax, Diamond. Like, stop talking smack, man. Prince is my bro and he's not trash. Diamond said, I can't believe you're defending this trash. Fucking Super Pig's better than him. Cheesemo remembered his member days of being an asshole to all his opponents, showing how much superior he is to them. Also, Cheesemo remembered his loss to WWE that changed his personality, showing him how a true leader is supposed to act. Therefore, Cheesemo said, you guys are going to have a 1v1 any guns. No radar on, 10-minute time limit to end this argument once and for all. While we all observe the winner, the founder of MVP Black Machino never imagined that his rivalry with WWE would be reincarnated 4 years again, with Diamond acting like Cheesemo and Young Prince acting like WWE. Before the match started, Cheesemo said, Prince, you better win. Don't allow Diamond to talk like that about you, saying you're trash, bro, kick his ass, and good luck. Sadly, fate didn't repeat itself because Royal Diamond defeated Prince 30-8. Cheesemo was shocked because he knew deep down how strong Prince was as a COD player. Royal Diamond said, I told you, Prince, weak. I was playing with you the whole match. Better luck next time. Then everyone left one by one to join Diamond's party while Royal and Cheesemo stayed in the custom game. Royal2loyal said, don't worry about Diamond. Just because he beat you today doesn't mean he'll beat you the next time. Cheesemo said, regardless of what Diamond says, he did just demonstrate the difference between a member and a lieutenant. Now that you understand, I'ma train you hard these next 2 months so you can get your revenge against Royal Diamond. Young Prince said, thanks guys. Then Cheesemo said, MVP's in trouble. I have to rejoin them. We'll continue this conversation another time. Royal, you coming? Royal2loyal said, you go, Cheese. We're gonna do some Cheesemo training. Cheesemo said, understood. 2 months later in August, Young Prince put Lieutenant one more time in his emblem before Cheesemo took him, Royal2loyal, Trevor, Royal Diamond, and Defend My Honor online. Cheesemo got angry because Prince wasn't ready yet. Then Cheesemo instantly remembered bleeding from first gen and how his will to win had been reincarnated in Young Prince. The party got quiet, waiting on their captain's decision. Royal Diamond said, Cheese, don't do what I think you're gonna do. Therefore, Cheesemo promoted Young Prince to the 5th lieutenant of MVP's 4th generation. Royal2loyal was proud of Prince, and Cheesemo said, everyone, on New Year's, the 3rd captain tournament will begin. On December 27th, 2015, the 8th lieutenant of MVP's 4th gen asked Cheesemo, is it possible if we could have a practice tournament with all the other lieutenants? The 2nd captain of MVP said, that's stupid, but smart. Tell everyone not to try, cause the battle for 3rd captain is next Saturday. I think this is the best way to try and analyze your opponent's strategies and guns. Therefore, Cheesemo trusted Suicidal's decision to spy on his opponent's talents each time there was a change-up in the 4v4 teams. Now, while these lieutenants were tearing each other apart physically and mentally, Cheesemo was doing a college assignment while talking to a chick. Sadly, Cheesemo wasn't paying attention enough to notice Suicidal and Royal Diamond's behavior towards Super Hype, aka Trevor Smith. The two of them were making mom jokes towards each other. Trevor didn't like what he was hearing because his mom passing away, who had passed away. Trevor explained his mom's tragic incident, speaking relaxed, which made it difficult for Suicidal and Diamond to believe Trevor's story. Then they continue making mom jokes, which got Super Hype mad enough to not participate in the tournament. On January 2016, Royal2loyal spam invites to Cheesemo get online and help warm him up for the tournament in 3 hours. Once Cheesemo joined Royal2loyal's session, Royal said, Cheesemo, I need you to face me in a 1v1. Don't play at 70% or 80%. I want you to face me at 100% of your best. Cheesemo said, I'll try, Royal, but I'm saving my 100% for the tournament finals against the future 3rd captain. In the first match, Cheesemo played fast, listening to Royal's footsteps, which allowed Cheesemo to pinpoint where he is on the map. Royal kept doing the same tactic, trying to spawn trap Cheesemo with his new technique he developed. Throughout the middle of the match, Cheesemo understood Royal's strategy and how to counter it in certain spots on Nuketown. Royal's hands were sweating because Cheesemo's playing style always forces him to push out carelessly. Also, none of Royal's guns were faster than Cheesemo's Type 25. Until Royal brought out his SMR with Reflex Sight, Quick Draw, and Stock near the end of the match, beating Cheesemo 30-28. After the match, Royal2loyal wanted a rematch to test his SMR. Cheesemo accepted and round 2 began. In the beginning of the match, Royal used only the SMR, which kept killing Cheesemo. Despite Cheesemo's bullets perfectly hitting Royal first, after Royal 10-kill lead from the start, Cheesemo already realized the outcome of this game. In the middle of the match, Cheesemo tried using every Type 25 he had, but still couldn't defeat a simple stock attachment. Furthermore, Royal2loyal was able to do his full spawn trap with ease. Cheesemo got angry because he's beaten tons of COD players with stock. Then Cheesemo realized this isn't just any COD player, this is my student who I've trained to think and play by my style. So since he knows where I push will make beating him much harder. Therefore, Royal2loyal beat Cheesemo 30-21 and said, "Cheesemo, I don't think you were going all out in that match." Cheesemo said, "Oh, I was, Royal. It appears like you've improved again past your limitations. I've never seen someone have that much spawn control in Nuketown before. I wish you luck in the tournament." After Cheesemo's defeat, there was 1 hour left before the third captain tournament began, which got Cheesemo worried on the first round between Royal Diamond and Royal2loyal. Cheesemo said to himself, if Royal2loyal's protege Royal Diamond won the third captain tournament, MVP's future would have been chaos filled with members and lieutenants leaving. Also, the legacy of captains wouldn't mean anything anymore, especially the MVP spirit. I believe all future members would have become cockier than Diamond, which would get them demoted or kicked out of MVP. That would cause MVP to become a clan and not a family anymore. Royal Diamond deserves to be here. He worked hard. It's just his ego and ambition would get worse if he's all of a sudden the strongest player in MVP. Then 5th Gen won't get training, but even if they did, they wouldn't learn how to surpass Royal Diamond. They'll probably end up like Diamond, becoming ambitious, which would cause a coup to overthrow him as leader in 6th generation. On the other hand, Royal2loyal becoming 3rd captain would be interesting since he's respected in 4th gen. I like how optimistic and humble he's been so far in his MVP career. I guess I can't really pick between anyone in the tournament. At 12:30 p.m., Cheesemo spoke his last words to all the lieutenants before the tournament started. Everyone, listen up. Before you all came in MVP, you were alone, by yourself, struggling to win matches due to your team's ability. Understand that some of you might have been in another clan with someone ordering you around, threatening to kick you out for either getting all the kills, not listening to orders, being muted because they're tired of hearing you talk, and most of all, getting kicked out. Then you left, tried to whoop ass by yourself till you noticed this clan, MVP. You faced this clan, get beat, and wondered how, but the answer was already there. They were randoms, so you decided to join MVP. Therefore, once joining the clan, you met Cheesemo, the founder of MVP and MVP's 2nd captain. Hearing it's a family, not a clan. After knowing so, you became interested and really thought of this clan as a family. So by doing this, you all worked hard, getting kills, protecting your fellow MVP members, ensuring MVP wins all the time. Before, you were all lieutenants. Your goal and desires were to have fun, work hard on improving your skills and abilities online, furthering your strategies by doing combat training after a defeat. Before, you all used to be a regular MVP member, learning the ways of MVP and trying to put past me on the leaderboard. By doing this, you improve to the highest expectations and requirements to earn every right to become the next rank in MVP, which is a fellow leader, a respected member, a determined COD player in MVP's elite class. Therefore, after earning that reward, you all became top 3 of the game lobbies, even number 1 above me, allowing you to be a leader and the future of MVP, because that's what a lieutenant is. Future, because it's 1 rank lower than captain, which is the best of the best class. All I can say is I love you all with everything in my heart, and as seen, I'll do whatever it takes to bring MVP to the win. Times are ticking and the game will start. Remember, don't be mad of your defeat. Learn from it, because this is the biggest test in your MVP time and legacy. The person you're up against is your equal in every right, which is your opponent and yourself, because whoever wins this has proven that he has the ability, strength, determination, leadership, and heart to lead MVP to the next 5th and 6th generation. Now understand, I was told by the entire clan of first and second generation to be the next leader of MVP. I turned it down because I didn't feel ready until I beat my best friend, greatest rival, and mentor, and fellow captain that taught me everything about COD. Once I surpassed Everett, as you know, I became the second captain of MVP and really felt like I earned it. Also, with that motivation, I inspired myself to find and build 4th generation, making it better than the previous 3 I trained. Royal2loyal's first faced Royal Diamond, and during the match, all the lieutenants including Cheesemo didn't know who was going to win. The match was going full blast. Loyal had the lead over his student whom he recruited in MVP. After his lead, he didn't stop rushing Diamond the whole match. He played like all the previous generation Cheesemo trained, which made his strategy unpredictable, beating Diamond 30-15, and Royal Diamond raged and signed out. Then Diamond came back to witness the winner of the semifinals, which was Royal2loyal, when Loyal versus Suicidal, the most determined member in MVP. Suicidal used 3 different guns the whole match, which was his Scar H with stock and suppressor, the MAA-1, and the FAL. Sadly, it wasn't enough because before the tournament, Royal2loyal trained till he figured out all the spawns on Nuketown 2025. It was a close game, but Royal2loyal beat Suicidal 30-28. Afterwards, Suicidal stayed but was disappointed. Then the finals came, and it was Royal2loyal versus Defend My Honor. The match began, and it was a fairly close game, but Royal2loyal got the lead and beat Defend 30-21. During the match, Defend was using the Scar H, the AK-47, and the SMR, but still wasn't enough to beat Royal2loyal. After Royal2loyal became 3rd captain of MVP, Diamond decided to leave MVP and claim Royal2loyal was camping. The funny thing was, they both weren't camping. It's just Diamond wasn't prepared for his SMR, and Royal2loyal had a more desire to win than anyone else. Also, he didn't cheat, because I said you can use any gun in the 1v1. Throughout this issue, Cheesemo started to feel depressed because everyone felt so upset on not winning. Plus, Cheesemo really wanted Trevor to take part in the tournament too. Despite Cheesemo's mental state, he still had one more thing to do as second captain, which is passing the torch in a 1v1 against the 3rd captain. Cheesemo said, "Alright, Royal2loyal, are you ready to go one-on-one with the best of the best?" Royal2loyal was worn out from the tournament, but he said, "Yes, I'm ready." In the beginning of the match, Cheesemo tried killing Royal by a distance, and waited till he reloaded to kill him. This strategy barely worked because Royal had select fire, meaning by time he shot his second burst, killed Cheesemo every time. Furthermore, once dying, Royal was able to kill Cheesemo 4 more times due to his new spawn trapping technique. Royal2loyal, Royal2loyal was able to pace himself instead of playing unpredictable like the previous 2 captains. In the middle of the match, Cheesemo couldn't kill Royal2loyal unless he ran out of bullets for a brief moment. Therefore, Royal2loyal beat Cheesemo 30-18. Cheesemo was happy that the future of MVP will far surpass his era. After the match, Royal Diamond wanted a rematch, but he couldn't have the title of captain if he won because it's already done. Royal Diamond continued crying and demanded a rematch. Cheesemo said, "If you battle Royal2loyal while angry, he will end up beating you worse. All you want is revenge." Royal2loyal accepted, and round 2 began. Sadly, Diamond didn't play smart because he was so angry and started camping with a riot shield, claymores, a trophy system that destroys any thrown grenades or C4. Sadly, it wasn't enough. Diamond tried using a shotgun, but still wasn't enough. Royal just kept killing him, but this time running around the map instead of playing slow. Therefore, the 3rd captain, Royal2loyal, beat Royal Diamond again, but this time 30-3, which destroyed his student's pride and changed Diamond's personality forever. After the match, Diamond was quiet, in tears, realizing that Royal2loyal didn't cut corners in the tournament, so Cheesemo told them both to talk and left. Royal2loyal said, "Diamond, I believe Cheesemo put us up against each other because he knew Me and you were evenly matched. The reason I won is because while you were playing BO3, I was here training, preparing to face you. Diamond was crying. And Royal2loyal continued to say, I didn't want to win like this, and I learned a lot playing online with you, figuring out how you play, and was ready. Therefore, Royal2loyal calmed Royal Diamond down and made Diamond change his mind on leaving and came back. Royal Diamond said, all I wanted was to become captain. The third captain, Royal2loyal, said, well, there's always next time, and I'll prepare you for the fourth captain tournament in 2 years from now. After we all partied up, played online together, winning several matches without losing, then after our victory on Carrier, everyone signed offline. The next day, Cheesemo woke up saying to himself, I have accomplished my final task of finding the third captain of MVP, whose name is Royal2loyal, nicknamed the Prodigy. The day I witnessed Royal2loyal change his clan tag from first lieutenant to third captain, I started feeling so proud and excited on my students' success in MVP. Now that there's another leader in charge of finding the future 5th and 6th generation, what is there left for me to do? At 11 o'clock p.m., Cheesemo invited Royal2loyal to his party saying, listen, third cap, for as long as I can remember, everyone in MVP has been my family. In the beginning, during the first gen, I was a member that did whatever it took to be number one on the leaderboard with the highest kills and score per minute. I didn't have a mic, so obviously the only way for me to communicate was through messages on PSN. Back in the day, I used my anger as a tool to win matches. Furthermore, in that area, I was undefeated in 1v1s, so I was very cocky and didn't go easy on any opponents. In those days, I didn't care if you were a friend or family member. If you challenged me, I was going to destroy you. Sadly, that personality changed when I came face to face with WWE. He requested me to buy BO2 and reunite with the first gen. I denied, so he challenged me to a 1v1 any gun. Basically, if I win, I stay on BO1. If he wins, I go by BO2. Sadly, I lost for the first time in BO1 and realized from WWE what it means to be a true leader. Royal2loyal said, I had no clue you used to be that type of player. Cheesemo said, yeah, I was, but during the second gen in BO2, I was promoted to first lieutenant of first gen. Plus, during my lieutenant run, every game I had the most kills, so the fam wanted me to become captain, but I turned it down. I didn't feel ready until the third gen in 2013, when I beat 11 COD players online alongside Brandon and Justin on slums in TDM. Later that week, I challenged the first captain to a 1v1 because I was tired of being evenly matched with him. Therefore, we 1v1 with the new pioneers. Watching this confrontation, I managed to defeat the first captain and started crying with joy. After my biggest accomplishment in MVP, everybody was congratulating me. So as second captain, I promised to take MVP to heights unimaginable. Therefore, Royal2loyal, isn't it ironic that in my era of second cap, nobody in MVP expected me to have a successor because I was a great captain and player? Cheesemo started laughing, saying, look at you right now. A title that people thought was impossible, you made possible. So, do you promise to find the future 5th and 6th gen, train all of them to succeed you, eventually promote them to lieutenants, and take MVP to heights even greater than the first captain and myself? Royal2loyal said, Cheesemo, I promise that I'll take MVP to heights unimaginable. But after everything you've done for me, I can't just let you walk off in the sunset because I'm going to need your help. I love MVP Cheese, but it's going to be very difficult building the 5th anniversary gen without the best of the best, which is you, man. Therefore, Cheesemo said, I think I got one more round left in me to whoop ass and take names. But remember, you're the third father of MVP. I'm like a grandpa now. And that is the end of Royal2loyal's origin story. So please tune in maybe tomorrow morning so you guys can hear Royal2loyal's Captain Run. Thank you. I love you all. I appreciate all the support with these chapters. And keep staying tuned in to some more MVP content. This is Cheesemo signing out. Peace.